it on Sway Show, so I best to work on my one-liners. Still pray for that skyline. Boys, lick the shots at those one-timers that I just want to see hands in the air, my lord. Never thought rapping would keep us employed. Feeling like Pacquiao fighting with Floyd.
What up, everybody who talks boxing, comments about boxing, and makes boxing videos? I want to go ahead and give props to the Boxing Junkie. Recently, he made a video that he said some things that were a bit controversial, and he didn't really mean to, but he offended some people, and he went ahead and made another video apologizing. And you know, that's a true trait of character. I got much respect for him. It's never easy to come out and publicly say that you did something that you shouldn't have done, and I just want to give him props for that. You know, I certainly hope that everybody that he transgressed against when he made the comments that he did, I hope they can all find in their hearts to forgive him, because we've all done something that we're not proud of. We all done something that we wish we could just take back. We don't have the ability to undo things. Once something's done, it's been done. So none of us are perfect. All I want to say is I just hope they all find in their hearts to forgive the Boxing Junkie. But you definitely have my respect. And just keep doing what you're doing. Now, on to the topic of the video. So, all of a sudden, Billy Joe Saunders and Danny Jacobs are calling out Triple G. So, first I want to say I hope both these fights happen. Also, what I want to say is, as much as I disagree with people saying that Triple G was exposed, I mean, if that's what it takes for these other fighters to say, oh, he's been exposed, well, maybe I should go ahead and fight him. If that's what it takes, then so be it. Small price to pay for us to get the fights that we really deserve to get. The fights that really need to be happening, if that's what it takes for these fights to happen, then so be it. Because all it really is perception. Hopefully, a lot of people will use their brains and know this was not really an exposure. I'm not going to get into that. If you want to know why, just check out my last video. I said everything I had to say about what people were saying about Triple G being exposed. I think I made some great points in that video. So please go ahead and check it out if you want to know why I say he was not exposed. So, but it is very funny how these fighters show their colors. They really show that all they want are guaranteed wins. They don't really want to fight the best. Danny Jacobs could have fought Triple G before. If I'm not mistaken, he's Triple G's mandatory for the WBA, which my understanding is that they're going to go ahead and order the fight, and they have 30 days to make that fight. Now, I would rather see the Saunders fight next, but I mean, it is what it is. Triple G's fairly active, so he could, if he could get Jacobs and then get Saunders early next year, and then maybe get Canelo the following, after that, if possible. It's not really a fight that he needs to pursue, but I wouldn't be mad if it got made. Then that would be great if the fights happen in that series. In that chronological order, I would not have a problem with that. But I would much rather see, a undisputed champion. So if he could fight Billy Joe Saunders next, that would be the ideal thing to happen. But a series of Jacobs, Saunders, and Canelo, I wouldn't be mad at that. I think that would be a good string of fights for Triple G, especially being that everybody's biggest gripe with him is his resume. Those are 3 very solid fights in a row that I think would be great for him. in a sense, I kind of prefer that over the Saunders fight next. But, you know, if he could get those 3 fights and Saunders just be the next one, then that would be even better. But, you know, I think those fights would really solidify his legacy. And I think, well, I mean, I know it's not really going to shut anybody up. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. There are people who are just not going to give the man credit. And not saying that there's people who won't give him credit, but there's some people who absolutely are not going to give him credit no matter what he does. But I just think that these fighters have really shown their colors. They're really showing that really all they want are a guaranteed win. When they thought that they didn't have a guaranteed win, they wanted all this money, you know, ridiculous amounts of money and all this stuff. And now that they think he's been exposed, now it's, oh, I want Triple G. But we'll see what happens. We'll see who actually signs on that dotted line. But in the meantime, to all my subscribers, anybody who watches my videos, or if you just so happen to stumble upon this video, please feel free to comment and have a wonderful and blessed day. Peace.
Be quiet and watch what you hollering. Yeah, my fans will eat you alive. Trolls get off on my page. My bars fly over their heads. I wrote that line on the plane. You won't see me in the